Today I'm interviewing Donald Barber. And Donald, will you just tell us a little bit of information about yourself,
Okay.
your name, your family background, where you grew up, where you went to school, that kind of thing?
Okay, I'll just give a brief overview, and if you need clarification or just kind of filling in, just stop me, and
Okay.
I'll fill in. Okay, my name's Donald Barber. I was born on March 24th, 1957. I've been a lifelong county resident. I had a brief interlude for like 3 years where I lived in Baltimore County, but for the rest of the time I was here. I mean, I never really kind of left here. I was always around someplace or another. I was born and raised at Sodderly in Hollywood. My parents were both employees of Sodderly. My father worked out in the fields and in the garden, and then my mother worked in the what they call a big house, the mansion. She cleaned, and when the millionaires that owned the place were around, she would cook and kind of wait on them, was her job. So they both were kind of at the beck and call of the people that owned the place, so they didn't really have kind of a set work schedule. They just had to do whatever needed to be done. Generally, my father worked 6 days a week. He was only off on Sundays, and my mother worked just whenever she needed to work, which was basically every day. She also did some day work on the side where she would clean some white folks' houses. In addition to that, let's see, I began school in 1963 at Banneker Elementary School in Loveville, and I was in the class of Miss Estelle Lee. I think a lot of people had her as everybody. All my brothers and sisters had her as a teacher, except for my little sister, because she was in school after schools were desegregated. And let's see, I went to Banneker for 2 years. Both of those years, I was in Miss Lee's class in the first grade and in the second grade. And then they did kind of like a semi-integration of schools when I was in the third grade, where they gave you a choice of whether you went to your regular segregated schools, or if you wanted to go to your school that was close to your neighborhood. And at that time, my parents and my cousins, their parents, they all decided that we would go to the nearest school, which was in Hollywood. We went to Hollywood School, and then actually I'm a product of whatever St. Mary's County had to offer, because I went to Banneker, I went to Hollywood, I went to Leonardtown for middle school, and I went to Chapacon for high school, and then I went to St. Mary's College. So I had my complete education right here in the county, never left here. Let's see what else, anything else of significance. Right now I'm employed. I'm the senior director at a psychiatric rehabilitation program called Pathways that operates in Hollywood. So I'm still in Hollywood. I'm living there and working there. But that's pretty much my background.
Okay.
Oh, I could tell you. My father was Bernard Barber, and my mother, her maiden name was Somerville. She was in Somerville, and her family was they were right there on St. John's Road. That's where her father was Blaine Somerville, and her mother's name was Susie. They're also Hollywood residents.
Okay.